football dad's army now. The January transfer window's in full flow. It's open. Arsenal being quite quiet lately. I've just seen a few little rumours. You get rumours all the time, but one of the good ones I see was bringing back Kieran Tierney, and I've done a little short video on that already. I think that'd be a great. I think that'd be a great bit of business to bring him back because we're exposed on that on our left there, and other teams know this, and that's why they tend to attack us down their right hand side, and we are very exposed there. And Zinchenko, he's all right in the midfield, as I said before, but defensive minded. I don't think he's got that defensive capability. All right, and other things we need to address is the right wing position. Saka has dropped off, his form has dropped off, but there's, the reason why he's played so much is there's no one else that we can replace him with. We've got Marquinhos out on loan. Now, should we bring Marquinhos back for cover for him? He's a bit raw, isn't he? I remember when he come on in the game last season, and he come on and I think he scored a goal. Can't remember who it was against. He scored a goal pretty quick. He looked pretty good, but then he was played a few times and he didn't seem to cut the mustard either. Like he was, his inexperience shone through, and it was like night and day with him and Saka. So he was loaned out. So would that be an option to bring him back from loan? I don't think he's happy out on loan. I can't remember where he's gone to. Let me know in the comments if you know. I can't remember. I'll Google it later or whatever. But bringing him back, I'm not so sure. Maybe we should leave that one alone. But what I would do? Listen, this is what I would do. I'd love to know what you would do out there as well. If you was in this position, what would you do? I would look at a player like Michael Olise at Palace. Right winger, very quick, scores goals, very very similar to Saka, but I actually think that would be quite a good competition for Saka and Olise to battle it out, to get that, to cement that right wing spot. Because with Saka's performances dropping off, Reece Nelson's not going to start in front of him. Michael Olise could be that man to do that, to push him that way. And obviously we need a striker. Now, a striker, Ivan Toney, everyone's going mad over this. It's going to cost us too much money. We know there's players out for Brentford. They've got a striker that's gone to the AFCON, and Mbueno's injured. So with Tony coming back, they're going to need him, Brentford. They're not going to sell him. I really don't think they're going to sell him. And if they do, they're going to want 80 to 100 million for him. Arsenal ain't got that financial fair play. We're apparently, if you listen to all the experts on YouTube and stuff like that, they're saying Arsenal are basically on the brink of that. And they're saying maybe they could swap Eddie Nketiah for Tony and plus cash, or But Crystal Palace have also been interested in Eddie Nketiah, so maybe swap Eddie Nketiah for Olise. So that deal sort of, that should cover the financial fair play situation, and then look for the striker as well. That could be a decent bit of business there. That just comes to my head. I know. Palace is interested in him, and Arsenal have rejected an offer. It's an undisclosed fee. I don't know what the fee was, what they offered for him, but Palace have already made an offer, and Arsenal have rejected it. Maybe Arteta wants to keep him. I'm starting to lose a little bit of my mind with Arteta. I'm starting to think, like I felt in the beginning. Like in the beginning, I didn't want him. We finished eighth. I know we won an FA Cup in his first season, but then we finished eighth and fifth. But when we finished fifth and then second, progression. Yeah, I was on board again. But I don't know what. I can't put my head around it. I don't understand why we can't score any goals. We create so many chances. We had 30 shots the other day. Against West Ham, we had 30 shots and they had 2. Well, 3 including the penalty. But they had 2 and scored both of theirs. Although you could argue that the one that cut back, Gerard Bowen cut back, was out of play, and we was unlucky again as we was against Newcastle. But I'm starting to think that maybe Arteta's inexperience is starting to shine through a little bit. I don't want him to go to another club and crack it. Do you know what I mean? That's my worst fear, is to let him go, and replace him with another manager, whoever it may be, and then he takes on another team and starts flying. That's what we don't want to happen. This is what we're scared of, I think, as Arsenal fans, and and the board and the players, the people involved in the club. They might be thinking, if we let go of him, he might click somewhere else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he can do the way he plays. Is it right for us? It's so confusing and it's baffling and it's frustrating, and I don't want to make. No one really wants to make the wrong decision. Like they're saying that was it a bad decision to sack Unai Emery because of how well he's doing at Aston Villa at the minute? Perhaps it was at the time. Perhaps it was the best thing to do for Arsenal. And Arteta did go for the job at the same time as Unai Emery got it, and Unai Emery won the job in front of Arteta at that time. But we have got Arteta now. We've got to stick by it. I can't see Arsenal sacking him. Maybe they might review it if we come away this season with nothing again. I mean, on Sunday we've got Liverpool in the FA Cup. All right, we were at home. All right, Mo Salah at the AFCON. But can we beat Liverpool? I think we're going out of the FA Cup. I am concerned about that game. And, all right, we're not going to get any other players in time for that. But, I can't see what we can do, how we're going to beat Liverpool. I really don't. And I think unless he has a technical change, some sort of major change, I think they're going to wind up doing us 2 or 3-0 because we're not scoring goals. We are here and there. We're not scoring enough goals. We're not scoring enough, and against Fulham as well, we got that early goal, Saka scoring it. But look what happened. Totally capitulated. It reminds me of last season. Towards the end of last season, when we was flying high, we was dominating teams, and we was flying high, and then we got them a couple of draws, and we got beat, and then we just we lost all that bottle. We absolutely bottled it. We haven't been as scintillating as what we was last year this season. Been more sound defensively, I've got to say, yeah, but we're not scoring any goals. We need both. You need the balance. And I can't see what we can do to sort it out this January. It's difficult to sign players in January, they say. But is it just an excuse? The clubs say that to make an excuse, and it takes longer than a couple of days. Other teams can do it. If Chelsea wanted a player in January, they'd go and sign him. Money talks. Money actually talks. I know we probably need to get rid of a few players. We can offload players like Mohamed El Neni. Why is he there? Cedric Suarez. Why is he there? We can offload these players to fit in with the financial fair play to replace them with others. We do need another centre-back as well. Another centre-back. I mean, Tommy Arsenal, who's gone to the Asia Cup. He's just recovered from injury. He come on as a sub against Fulham, and now he's gone to the Asia Cup. So we've lost him as well. I mean, Thomas Partey, I don't know if he's gone to the AFCON, but if he does manage to get fit, he'll go there. So we're not going to, what's happening? What are we going to do? I ain't got the answers. And if you have out there, let me know. Let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you soon.